The fandom is screaming for it, so come on BBC, Disney Plus, give it to us. Hello guys, welcome back to New Who HQ, and today I'm going to be exploring the reasons, speaking about why I think the Paul Mcgann spin-off would be amazing for the Whoniverse, the franchise, but also why the fans want it so much. And there are a few reasons. I'm going to get the main one out of the way in a minute, but firstly, if you're new, please do subscribe and give this video a like if you want to. Be nice. So in November 2023, 8th or 9th of November, around that sort of time, there was a article from the Mirror that reported that a Paul Mcgann spin-off was apparently in the works. Now this was also around the time where a lot of spin-offs were sort of being planned, if that was a unit spin-off, if that was the Sea Devil spin-off, which I did do a video on, which is sort of been confirmed. There's some leaked documents, but this is just speculation and gossip. There is no proof that a Paul Mcgann spin-off is happening. This video is not saying that there is, but there was a article, and the Mirror have a interesting reputation with speaking about Doctor Who, potential leaks and potential things that could be happening. But this was just a time where a lot of spin-offs were being rumoured, and I feel like this one came quite prominent because of how big Paul Mcgann is, how loved he is by the fandom, and how much people want him, and how much he really does deserve his own series. And there are a few reasons for that, and I think the main one, firstly, is due to his lack of appearances. He had the 1996 TV movie, and in the contract, which was between the BBC, Universal Studios and Fox Broadcasting, that they would make a television movie and then give him his own series. The television movie did very, very well in the UK, reaching over 9 million viewers, but due to it doing poor in America, it also did do pretty well in Australia, just to shout out. But of course, Fox and Universal Studios, you know, a lot of the broadcasters and companies that were putting money into this potential Paul Mcgann series were American, and we were not doing very well in America. They decided to pull the plug, and I'm afraid his 1996 television movie was all we did get of him for now. Since then, he has been in Big Finish. That's probably where he has been the most popular, because you've got a lot more of him as the Doctor. I am not someone that is particularly mad on Big Finish, because I'm very much a visual person, so you know, as great it is that he's still doing, you know, he's doing media within Doctor Who and other things as well. In terms of television appearances, it is obviously quite limited, but he has had some television appearances. The one after TV movie in terms of television appearances was the Night of the Doctor in 2013, so 11 years ago now, and that was right before the 50th anniversary, the Day of the Doctor, with Matt Smith and David Tennant, so we got that before. And then more recently, in 2022, he made a cameo in The Power of the Doctor as one of the Guardians of the Edge in the Afterlife. Inside the Doctor's mind, obviously along that came the 1st, the 5th, the 6th and 7th Doctors to help the 13th undo her forced regeneration by the Master. Unlike the other incarnations, he appears in his regular costume rather than special roles. That was obviously quite funny, because I think it just shows his stubborn side and makes him stand out, because everyone was in their lovely robes and he was in his, yeah, maybe not so lovely costume. It's still a great costume, but that says a lot about him. So it's almost like we've been teased over decades, you know, from the 90s to the you know, 2010s into the 2020s, that Mcgann is still very much a part of the Doctor Who franchise, the Whoniverse, excuse me. So you've sort of kept the audience sort of on the edge of their seat, because they're remembering him. So now it's been reported that a spin-off would happen. I think that would be absolutely, it would make sense to make one because of the love that there is for him. Now obviously with Disney Plus coming along as well, this obviously does open up the opportunity for this to happen, because Disney are known with Marvel and Star Wars to expand the universe, and with Doctor Who you could expand it massively, because it's hardly touched the sides. What's it done apart from the main show? Torchwood, Class and the Sarah Jane Adventures. You could do so much more, and you could even do more with the actual spin-offs that you've already got. So there are endless opportunities to expand the media, and Paul Mcgann, someone who's very, very loved, very, very limited amount of time, especially on television. It makes perfect sense because you haven't got enough of him and people want it. I guess the main risk to this is, and I always bring this up when I speak about potential spin-off, is that it is still a Doctor. Having that rivalry between the main show and then potentially a Paul Mcgann Doctor Who show would, you know, basically people could really love Paul Mcgann compared to the new Doctor, which they don't like, and then all of a sudden the spin-off is more bigger than Doctor Who. And Paul Mcgann is kind of a new Doctor. I mean, for me, you know, I wasn't around in 1996. I don't listen to Big Finish. I've seen him in literally 2 cameos. To me, if he gets a spin-off, he's basically a new Doctor for me. So you're going to have, for a lot of people who haven't seen him, or hardly seen him, it's going to feel like a brand new Doctor alongside the actual Doctor, who is obviously new. So, and that could be shooting out well, but obviously it depends when this could be made. It could be obviously the 16th Doctor or whatever. So that is obviously a risk. But apart from that, I mean, Paul Mcgann has said himself that he would, you know, he would do other stuff with the TARDIS. So yet again, the fans got excited about that. But again, being on social media, being on Reddit, Twitter, Facebook, everything the Doctor Who fans use, I've hardly seen a bad comment about him, to be honest with you. And I looked for about 20 minutes or so. Overall, if you haven't seen it, watch on BBC iPlayer. It's good. But let me know what you think about a potential Paul Mcgann spin-off. The fandom want it, so Disney, BBC, get it for us, because the marketing opportunities, the opportunities to grow this franchise and give the people what they want. And like, because like some fan spin-offs that they want are like maybe not very popular or are just really, really ridiculous. But this makes total sense. I generally cannot really see why you wouldn't want to do this spin-off if the main actor wants to, if it's something in high demand, if you've just got a new company on that got a lot of money and want to expand the universe. It's all adding up for it to make a series. But let me know what you think in the comments. I'm very interested. If you're new, please just subscribe and give this video a like, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Goodbye.